Greetings, everybody. This is Homer speaking. This is the fifth time I've tried to make this video, having all kinds of audio and video problems. Very interesting. So basically, um, a lot of people want to know, how can I tell if I'm on a flat Earth or globe? And if you know me, I say there's both. There's a flat Earth and a globe. And the easiest way to tell the difference is sun gazing. Now, you need to learn how to sun gaze properly within 1 hour sunrise or sunset. You start with 10 seconds the first day, add 10 seconds, 20 seconds the next day, third day, 30 seconds. So probably around day three, your eyes will hopefully be adjusted enough to where you can sun gaze and see what I'm talking about. So definitely don't go running outside and start, staring at the sun. And I'm going to give tips at the end of this video on how to sun gaze properly. So once you learn how to sun gaze properly, when you are in a globe Earth, you're going to see these middle part of the sun will like turn black and then like this very dark blue color. And this is the sun shield that's in front of the sun. But you'll see some edges around it, and that is the real sun peeking through, shining its light. And so when you sun gaze properly, and you're on a globe Earth, this is what you see, plain and simple. When you're on a flat Earth, because they are mirroring the true sunlight onto a mirror into as I say, the flat earthers, the flat earthers say everything's fake. Well, they're right. In this reality, everything is fake, and they have a mirror, and the mirror will have this shape to it when you sun gaze, and be reflecting light and give the appearance of being round. Now, that begs the question, why is there a sun shield? It also goes along with chemtrails. One of the many purposes of chemtrails is simply one of them is to block the sun. When the sun is at sunrise and sunset, that is the time of day when the real sunlight comes through the most, and they don't want you getting that true sunlight. The reason is because it's a portal to true source God creator. His energy comes through here, gets transmuted into the physical universe in the form of light, waves, frequencies, and sound to activate your DNA and your pineal gland and help you wake up and ascend. And the bad guys don't want that. Dome, dome, dome. So they, and this is not humans doing it, it's off-world technology, has a sun shield in front of it. So let's go ahead and touch on the flat Earth concept here. So out here in the true reality where there's globe Earth, what the bad guys did is the first thing they did is created a void, this little subspace universe, a vacuum within our universe. And once they did that, then they mirrored the true reality into their reality. And there's gates and guards and gatekeepers and protecting their reality. And then they recreated a fake Earth, a holographic Earth. That's where that theory comes from. They created, in essence, a holographic Earth, but yet it's real. And then they put a dome around it, energetic dome. And then over here you have your mirror, and so it's mirroring the sunlight from the true reality into this reality, reflecting back onto it. And that's why the flat earthers are correct, because in this reality, everything is fake. It is. But you're not always there. So when you sun gaze the proper way, you might see this, and it indicates just black and white, you're on flat earth. But that doesn't mean you're going to be there for a long time. So you could be moving to this earth. And just because you see, when you sun gaze this image, and you're like, aha, I'm on a globe earth. Well, that doesn't mean you can't shift back over here. So we shift back and forth, back and forth. We get transported back and forth all the time. At least now you have a way, when you properly sun gaze, to know which, if you're on a flat earth or a globe. And this is the number one indicator, the very easiest way to know if you're on a globe earth or flat earth. It's just that plain and simple. So let's go into some gazing techniques. When you first sun gaze, you're going to want to create like binoculars around your eyes to shed out all the excess light. It creates a shadow on your eyes. And when you first sun gaze, you only do it 10 seconds. And your eyes are going to hurt. They're going to water. You're going to blink a lot. Yeah, that happens. Day two, you add 10 more seconds. So now you're up to 20 seconds. Your eyes are still going to burn. They're still going to hurt. They're still going to water. You're still going to blink a lot. That's what happens. Day three, you add 10 more seconds. You're up to 30 seconds. So hopefully by day three, your eyes are beginning to get acclimated, and then you'll be able to see what we're talking about. Now, another sun gazing technique involves a pyramid technique. So I just want to touch on something real quick. The Illuminati do not create anything. They take what is already in existence, which belongs to us, to God, and they manipulate it and recreate it. So there's nothing evil or wrong with the pyramid or triangle symbol. It's simply in the manner that it is used. So it's how it's used depends on if it's good or evil. With that said, I'm not a member of the Illuminati. So let's move on to the next picture. It also creates a rather natural resting point because the binocular technique gets tiring after a while. You can put your hands up here, and it creates a natural resting point when you are, when you start to sun gaze for up to a minute. It's kind of nice to rest your fingers. And yes, it does create this pyramid thing. And yes, it does create this opening here. And when you're receiving true sunlight, it goes in your pineal gland and activates your brain. And there's been a lot of research done, back in the day when it was the real sun, people could sun gaze and drink water and live on the sun. Yeah, it's true. It will actually feed your body sunlight, the real sunlight. And all you need is to do is drink some water. So now, if that's still too bright, there's one more technique you can do. You can create a little pinhole and hold. And again, it's for comfort, and yes, it's physics, folks. The Illuminati is not booga booga scary stuff. It's physics. It's science. It's math. They just want you to think it's evil and dynamic and to scare you away from it, because you know what they're scaring you away from? They're scaring you away from God, because everything they do came from God. Everything they do came from true source, God, Creator, and they just manipulate it, and then they scare you so you don't use God. For example, meditation. They teach Christians that meditation's evil, but then they say, meditate on the Lord. Isn't that an oxymoron? Prayer. What's prayer? It's a form of meditation. Anyway, enough said. So you can create the pinhole technique. So basically, the bottom line is I've just shown you a very easy and simple way to know which reality you're in. When properly sun gazing, when you see this image, you are on a globe. When properly sun gazing, if you see this image, you're on a flat earth. And remember, you move back and forth. So, I hope that helps to indicate which reality you're in, somewhat. All right, everybody. As I always say, as the sun sets and the sun rises, come to that quiet, peaceful place. Just create a void of nothing but peace and love. And feel the void, fill it up from the top of your head with pure, true source God creator energy. Just filling that void with nothing but love and peace. And you feel it moving through your body out through the feet to the dirt beneath your feet. Just this beautiful waterfall of energy flowing from God, true source God creator, to the top of your head, through your whole body, out through your feet. Feeling so calm and peaceful. And you begin to shine like a pillar of light, spreading God's love, His joy, His peace, and His harmony everywhere And this, my friends, is how each and every one of us changes reality. Until next time, everybody, God bless, peace, and be well.